This lesson covers irregular Portuguese verb conjugations under the preterite. Verbs that end in car, gar, and sar undergo their own spell changes in the preterite eu form. Gar verbs have a C to QU spell change, gar verbs have a G to GU spell change, and sar verbs remove the cedilla. The preterite eu forms for car verbs with a C to QU spell change. The preterite eu forms for gar verbs with a G to GU spell change. And the preterite eu forms for sar verbs which remove their cedilla. There are several verbs with the irregular preterite ending e in the eu and third-person singular forms. The verbs estar and ter both undergo IV preterite stem changes in all forms except the third-person singular, in which they undergo an EV preterite stem change instead. The preterite conjugations for ter: chive, chiveste, teve, chivemos, chivestes, chiverán. And the preterite conjugations for estar follow the same pattern as ter: estive, estiveste, esteve, estivemos, estivestes, estiverá. And estar, despite being an AR verb, takes the ER preterite endings, except in the first-person and third-person singular forms, which have the irregular E ending. The verbs haber, saber, caber, trazer, and prazer undergo A to OU preterite stem changes in all forms: ove, oveste, ove, ovemos, ovestes, overá. Sobe, sobeste, sobe, sobemos, sobestes, soberá. Cove, coveste, cove, covemos, covestes, coverá. Trazer and prazer have their own spell changes which apply to all preterite forms as well. Trouxe, trouxeste, trouxe, trouxemos, trouxestes, trouxerá. Prove, proveste, prove, provemos, provestes, proverá. Poder undergoes an O to U preterite stem change in all forms except the third-person singular, in which the O takes a circumflex. Pude, pudeste, pode, pudemos, pudestes, puderá. The verb giser undergoes a Z to double S preterite stem change in all forms: gise, giseste, gise, gisemos, gisestes, giserá. And there are several verbs with their own unique and truly irregular preterite conjugations, starting off with fazer: fis, fiseste, fez, fizemos, fizestes, fiserá. The verb por: pus, puseste, pos, pusemos, pusestes, pusera. The verb querer takes the preterite stem quis in all forms: quis, quiseste, quis, quisemos, quisestes, quisera. Now the verb requerer has regular preterite conjugations, unlike querer. The verb dar takes the ER preterite endings except in its regular eu form: dei, deste, deu, demos, destes, deram. Ver takes the IR preterite endings, although the preterite eu endings for ER and IR verbs are identical: vi, viste, viu, vimos, vistes, viram. Vir has uniquely irregular first and third-person singular preterite forms. In the other forms, it undergoes an I to IE stem change: vim, vieste, veo, viemos, viestes, vieram. The verbs ir and ser have identical and truly irregular preterite conjugations. Fui, foste, foi, fomos, fostes, foram. And that covers irregular Portuguese verbs under the preterite. I again apologize for any mispronunciations I may have, as I am not a Portuguese speaker. As I always say, I would very much appreciate it if you could please do me a favor and share this video series with your friends and teachers. And that is all for now, so until next time.